Hi, and welcome to another episode of Genuine Christian Living. Today we're diving into a topic that resonates with many. And what is that topic? Overcoming fear as a Christian. Well, in a world filled with uncertainties like rising costs, economic challenges, it is natural to feel afraid. Being afraid is a normal thing these days, yeah. But the truth is, as Christians, we have powerful ways to confront fears. Now, most times it's not the fear that is the issue, it's your ability to overcome those fears. There are situations where people get into accidents, and it's not the accident per se that kills them, it is the fear of the accident. So we should learn how we can overcome fear to get ahead in life. Let's begin with a familiar story. The Bible says in the Bible, that's in the book of Matthew 14:27, how the disciples of Jesus were on a boat and there was a storm. Now, the disciples were terrified. And when they beckoned on Jesus, what did he do? He calmed the storm. So it's not like there will be no storm. There would be. But what do? Maintain your peace. Calm the storm. Why? What did Jesus tell them in the midst of that storm? He says, take courage. It is high. Don't be afraid. Take courage. Courage helps whenever there is a fear. Fears will come, yes, but walk through such fears courageously. A lot of people might lose their jobs, but be courageous and believe God. More and better ones will come. We might record lots of deaths due to starvation, due to one issue or the other, but don't let it weigh you down. Be courageous. This is to remind us that even in the midst of life storm, we can find comfort in God's presence. So ensure that you are always dwelling in the presence of God, and this way you'll be able to overcome fear. Now, also we have real-world events that are occurring on a daily basis. We have the rising inflation, and cost of living can stir up fear. But let us remember what the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 to 7 tells us. It says, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding. Now, whenever there is the need for fear, remember the peace of God, which passeth all understanding. So you don't need to understand how God will do it. Just do your best, leave the rest to God. God works in mysterious ways. You don't need to understand it. So it's not by your understanding, it's by your dependence on God. Understanding that your courage is in God, not in man. So in this way, through prayer, through petition, and even thanking God in the midst of that situation, you will discover that you will overcome. So it says, which passes all understanding will guide your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. So turning to prayers in the midst of fear can bring a deep sense of peace. So when there is fear, when there is the need for fear, look away from the fear, turn to God. And just like David faced Goliath, who is a giant, we have our own giants confronting us. It could be the giant of finance, it could be the giant of marriage, it could be the giant of family, it could be the giant of children, it could be the giant of your career. Don't see your problems, or don't see God through the eyes of your problems, rather. Look at your problems through the eyes of God. Learn to understand that whatever it is, God is bigger than it. There's a song I love. He's bigger than all my problems, bigger than everything. God is bigger than every mountain I can and cannot see. So put your trust in God, just like David did, and know that God is on your side. You can see how David killed Goliath. Stones. Think about it, a giant. God was in mysterious ways. So make your request known to God. The Bible in the book of 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and self-control. So this verse reminds us that fear doesn't come from God. Rather, He equips us with strength and with courage. Take a note of that. Fear doesn't come from God. It comes from the enemy. But whenever there's fear, what will God do? He equips us with strength and courage. So when fear creeps in, remember Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. This assurance reminds us that God's presence is a source of strength, no matter what challenges we face. So in times of fear, turn to the Bible for guidance and comfort. Pray for peace and trust that God is in control. With faith, we can rise above fear, just like countless believers before us. Remember, as Christians, fear doesn't have the final say. Our faith does. Bible is looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. So our faith begins and ends with Jesus. And in Jesus there is peace. In Jesus there is life. In Jesus there is every assurance you need. In Jesus there is love. In Jesus there's prosperity. In Jesus there is success. When fear comes, turn to Jesus. He will help you through faith overcome that fear. God bless you one more time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. God bless you as you do. Take care and God bless you.